I know following sequels and seeing your favorite characters face the odds over and over again is good, but sometimes we like to see some more new faces that have entered the anime medium. Or we want to take a break and experiment something new, feel something refreshing, or enjoy a story that we've never seen before. That's why I decided to compile a list of 10 non-sequel anime coming next year. That's right, new characters, new places, and completely new challenges. Without waiting, let's see what these 10 anime are. At number 10, we have Horimiya. There is always a secret identity of ourselves we want to hide from the world. I'm not talking about wearing masks and capes, it's about secrets that we'd rather keep to ourselves. And so do the main characters of Horimiya, Kyoko Hori and Izumi Miyamura. At school, these two are the complete opposite to each other, with Kyoku being the bright and cheerful one, and Izumi being the dull nerd. But in truth, Kyoku acts as a homebody taking care of her younger brother, and Miyamura is in truth a boy who likes to have a punk-style appearance and act tough. The two soon learn each other's secrets and decide to protect them, but while they do it, their relationship slowly blossoms as well. Horimiya is a romantic comedy about understanding each other and the power of secrets and lies. XArm comes in at number 9. Anime mostly relies on fantasy and romance these days, so having a sci-fi show with mystery is going to be a feast for your eyes. XArm is based on the popular manga of the same name. It's about a boy called Akira suddenly dying in an accident, only to be later awoken several years later as a completely autonomous artificial intelligence and superweapon known as XArm. XArm is like the bundled package of sci-fi anime. You get the regular action of a sci-fi series, plus genetically enhanced cyborgs, androids, and of course, technological heists. The manga is popular for its plot twists and story, and by the visuals of the anime, it is definite that the series would do justice to the manga. Of course, the new year wouldn't be complete without a battle royale. Project Scarred is about such a battle royale, but this time it's fought by people with tattoos. Within these tattoos are sealed powers of demons and gods, and each tattoo has the name of an ancient god. For example, the Helios tattoo owners are considered as protectors of the city, and people who have the Artemis tattoo are the ones that maintain security and control. Yes, imagine the anime version of Divergent. The story follows the incidents happening in the city. Though a direct plotline hasn't still been established since this is an anime original, you won't have to wait long since this is one of the first anime that is being released in the new season. Next up, we have an unusual isekai light novel adaptation with an overly long name. Yes, I'm talking about The Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter. Surprisingly, this anime doesn't start with an overpowered protagonist or a demon lord trying to conquer the world. Instead, it is about a minor noble named Noir, whose only special ability is to consult the Great Sage, even though he gets a lot of headaches as a repercussion. When he loses the only job he had, he accesses this sage and gets advice. He is now to travel through a dungeon filled with beasts and mysterious creatures until he has the potential to face his fate. As you can see how he built up his harem along the way as well. We all know the rules of isekai. In the end, it isn't the journey that matters, but the girls you add to your harem along the way. Shaman King is without a doubt one of the most anticipated anime in the year of 2020. It's all about a shaman boy named Yo Asakura, whose goal is to become the Shaman King. He gets help from his fiancée, Anna Koyama, and soon sets off on an adventure to claim the position as the Shaman King. The series is both action, fantasy, and adventure. It also doesn't survive on the usual fantasy cliches that are evolved from many light novels, and being a manga released in the late 1990s, it is one of the main inspirations for many fantasy manga released nowadays. If you're keeping an eye on fantasy shows, then this is the anime you should be hyped for. Eden Zero comes in at number 5. Want an anime about space YouTubers? I'm not kidding. Eden Zero is an anime revolving around content creators called beekeepers. Shiki Granbell, a boy living in a deserted planet called Granbell, where he befriends two such beekeepers named Rebecca and her cybernetic cat company, Happy. When the park's robots force them off the planet, the three of them must now set on an adventure to find the entity known as Mother, the goddess of the cosmos. Similar to Shaman King, Eden Zero has a lot of adventure themes along with its amazing space setting. With each arc, you meet a set of new faces with interesting personalities. If you want, call it the space version of One Piece. So I'm a spider. So what? Comes in next. In this era where anime titles get weirder and weirder, let's dive into an upcoming anime where the main character is reincarnated as a spider. It happens when the hero and Demon King cross over worlds during their fights and end up resulting in the death of a whole classroom of students. All of them awaken in a fantasy world and the main character is now reincarnated as a spider. It's now her goal to rise to the top with her strong willpower and do whatever she can to survive. Even though the main character is practically a spider, the novel knows how to weave a story that is gripping and engaging. And we've got a main character who is practically a slime. So I don't think a spider would make that much of a difference. Next up, we have the anime version of Stranger Things. Other Side Picnic is about an other world where dangerous creatures exist and hunt for humans. This is used by people for their own nefarious schemes or for commercial activities. A girl named Sorao meets another girl named Toriko, and her activities almost result in her death. Now, to find a person important to her, Toriko and Sorao must step into the other world and face the demons hiding inside it. Other Side Picnic is a combination of a mystery and a thriller, and is definitely one of those anime you'll binge watch due to the cliffhangers. Fantasy anime isn't the only thing that's evolving. Skate the Infinity is a show that takes sports anime to the next level. It follows Reki, a boy addicted to downhill skateboarding race named S. S happens in an underground mine and follows highly skilled skating players competing with each other and winning races. Reki takes the new transfer student Langa to such a race, and before long, the latter finds himself involved in the dangerous downhill skateboarding game. For a sports anime, Skate gives off the feeling of hype and the rush of adrenaline really well. And based on the trailer of the anime, you can surely say you're up to some good sports action along the way. Skate takes an ordinary sport such as skating and turns it into a game of life and death. That's anime for you. I need to keep To Your Eternity at number 1 because it will be a show that resonates with your heart. There are shows that drive you crazy with hype, and then there are shows that make you binge watch them because of the empathy we develop to the characters. To Your Eternity follows a mysterious immortal creature named Fushi. He is sent to Earth with no memory, no identity, or no goals for his life. He shapeshifts into objects as well as animals, and his last shapeshifting makes him a dying wolf. Here, he meets a boy who is alone, and it doesn't take long for the two to strike a bond. It doesn't have action or plot twists that will blow your head away, but it will hit closer to your heart as it deals with the issue of what loneliness actually means, and how to cope with it. So, what anime are you waiting for? Want a good sports anime like Skate? Or perhaps an isekai with a twist with the hidden dungeon only I can enter? Or just buckle up and wait for the sci-fi epic XArm? Let us know down below in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell icon to stay in the loop for all my future uploads. I'll see you next time on the Anime Regent.